I need you all to hear what I'm saying. Success is a plan that takes years in the making. When nobody did, I believed. Had to let go of things I did not need. Cut off some friends in the process, what could I say? I could no longer carry the dead weight. Get off your ass, there's lots you can do. You wanna learn something and watch how I move, but they don't wanna do shit. They wanna be spoon-fed like a little baby. That shit is crazy, boy. Change up your mindset. I get 3 days worth of work done in just one. 727 mindset is the hustle for us. You get it?
And today we're gonna talk about
never looking back.
Don't look back there.
So first I want to tell you, surprisingly enough, if you were to ask two of Alex Corona's favorite shows to watch on TV, Married with Children,
and I Love Lucy.
And I Love Lucy. So now Antonio loves I Love Lucy. Like, he'll ask, can we watch I Love Lucy? So
And
there's an
Boomerang.
I Love Lucy channel. She's just amazing.
Yeah, she's I Love Lucy all day long. It's amazing. It's my favorite thing to watch.
What was it that you were telling me about Married with Children and how something with was the kids?
So, we were talking about, different stages in your life and how, you got to use that to move forward. And I was telling her about how, in Married with Children, there's Bud Bundy. I'm sure a lot of you guys have watched it, 4 touchdowns in one game. And there's Bud in there, that's the son. And every year he becomes a different person. He was a rapper or something one year, and then the next year he was a cowboy, and the next year he was Versace Bud or something. I forgot what the heck it was. So then it was Zorro Bud, or all these different things. And that's kind of like what we go through. We go through different stages in our lives. Again, you want to use that stuff to make you move forward. And I was telling Jamie, when I was a kid, when I was little, I used to be all into sports. I was like a sports star. Then I was like, through, I wouldn't say high school because I didn't make it through high school, but when I was a teenager, I'm a gang member into my 20s, and now we're out here hustling houses, so it's been a hell of a ride. And I use these things that I learned in the past to propel my future. I don't want to look back and think about these things, but I use what has happened in the past to not have that happen again, and most importantly to brighten my future.
So I think when I met you, you looked totally different. I wish I had that photo here to show what a different person you look like. But it's good to not look back on maybe the bad things that you've done, and to focus on what lessons you've learned and who you don't want to be. So then in the future how you're going to move forward and be the best version of yourself. Yeah,
there's a lot of things that have happened in my life that I don't want anyone to ever have to go through it. That's why I'm all about kids, because I want to help kids not go through what I went through. I grew up a rough life, grew up without a dad, and I don't want anyone, especially my own kids, to go through that. I want to be there for them. I want to be there for my girl. My dad wasn't there for my mom. My dad never gave my mom a penny. So, she raised us on her own, and I don't want to put anyone through any of that. If I could save anyone from going through any drama that I went through, I'll do whatever it takes.
You're a good person.
Hey, I try to do my best with these kids. I want to instill things into them that I wish I would have known when I was a kid. And again, it helps me to look towards the future. I always think about what I'm looking for, what's my goal, what's the end game, what am I trying to get to, so that way I can fill in the gap and make it happen.
And I think there's an element of that you have to look past that, where it's not like you're over it, you can't forget it, but you have to make a conscious decision that I'm not going to let those things dictate who I am today.
I couldn't said it better myself. Yeah, don't let the past define you. Use it as fuel to pour on your head and kill this shit. I'll never forget the day that I mentioned to my family that I was opening up a real estate company, and they laughed at me.
Haha, what do you know about real estate?
Yeah, and at the time, they were right. I didn't know too much about real estate. I still don't know too much about real estate, but I wasn't gonna let that define me. I wasn't gonna let them, be right. That's for damn sure. I, use that as fuel every single day to keep me moving, keep me motivated, and tell myself they're not going to be right. There's no way, no how that they're going to be right. And again, it's not me, looking back. It's me taking these lessons and creating a future with them. Again, don't look back. Keep moving forward. We're not going that way. We're moving that way. I'm Alex Corona.
And I'm Jamie Burks.
Don't forget, send this shit to your boys.
Comment below.
Send it to your mama. We're busy, as you guys can see. We're in our office. We're not, in some podcast room or anything like that. This is live. This is people all around us. We're doing this here for you guys. Don't look fucking back.
Yeah. I'ma need you all to hear what I'm saying. Success is a plan that takes years in the making. When nobody did, I believed. Had to let go of things I did not need. Cut off some friends in the process. What could I say? I could no longer carry the dead weight. Get off your ass.